So tonight I'm gonna get stood up on Valentine's Day. It may look bad, but I'm tired of being alone. If I don't do something drastic, I know what I'm gonna be doing tonight. So last Valentine's Day, it's a little too weird. This time, I need to make sure that I'm looking good. Preparing to get stood up takes a little bit of effort, and if done properly, a bit of expense. It is Valentine's Day. You gotta step it up. In addition to proper attire, you gotta come off as caring and giving. It's filled with tissue paper. The flowers are a nice touch. I bought the cheapest arrangement. Just because there's an expense doesn't mean that it has to be expensive. So, I got my props, I'm in costume, now for the location. So I chose this place because it's close to my apartment, and I hear they have great food. But most importantly, all of their waitresses are hot. Now they're not just cute, they're not just good looking, they're hot. So, at the very least, I'm gonna have some good food, a few drinks, and even though my date isn't gonna show up, I'm still gonna have some good conversations and maybe even some good company. Getting stood up is easier on the nerves when it's not actually happening. So the hardest thing at dinner might be keeping your date, or lack of a date, as a constant presence. Here's a helpful trick. Check your phone early and check it often. Keep checking. Anything works. Your Facebook profile, spring training reports, whatever. It's a sad sight, a man on a date with his cell phone. By the end of dinner, you want anyone paying attention to you to see you as strong, but wounded. Sympathy is not a bad thing, and it could be very, very good. And this is important. At the end of dinner, when asking for suggestions on a bar to go drown your sorrows, use the phrase, "So where do you go for a drink around here?" It's an invitation, not a question. So you've had a nice meal, you drank a bottle of wine, and you now know how PV is progressing in Arizona. Your trap is set. Go to the bar she sent you to and have a drink. If the waitress shows up at the bar, your trap has sprung. Now it's time to be nice and charming. Be interesting and stay interested. Focus on her and make her laugh. And you just might get lucky. And that's the Cindy Fandango.